I never want to give him my back. He will choke or arm lock on me or flatten me out and beat the heck out of me. I do not want that to happen. I want to be in a position where I finish out and control him. Boom. See how you finish there? That keeps him from climbing onto your back.
We're working on the finish to a knee drop Seoi Nage, just like that. So after you throw somebody, this is very good for Sambo, any of the submission grappling, even Judo guys who bend over, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. They bend over and they don't want to engage and their hips are very far. A really good throw is knee drop Seoi Nage, but where the weakness is for a lot of Judo people is they let the guy they just threw get their back. So you have to follow through. And watch how the guys are following through here. And they are, as soon as they throw, they're coming on top of the guy. See how that shoulder's in and spin into the top. So he's spinning into kind of a north-south or Kamishi Hogatami situation. Watch Derek here. Knee drop Seoi Nage, bam. Roll over that right shoulder, come to the top of Sean. And that's what it looks like right there. And that's what the guys are drilling here.
I want to drive him forward. I want to throw him. Wham! I want to drive into him. I don't want to do this. Okay? Maybe in high school wrestling, we don't want to get a slam. So I got to do this. This is judo. I want to slam him. Okay? So I want to get on him. So, I'm going to come in. And you drop straight on you. Huh? Lock it loose. Lock it in. Wait. See on him? Now from here, they go right here. I'll say cover. I don't want to end up here where he's got my back. I never want to give him my back. He will choke or arm lock on me or flatten me out and beat the heck out of me. I do not want that to happen. I want to be in a position where I finish out and control him. When you throw him, be sure to finish. So you have to throw him with control and force. And control is the part of what we're going to phase in on here now. And because you don't want to have him ending up with his hooks on you in the back, okay, when he finishes. So as soon as you throw him, just come right into kind of a north-south Kamishi Ho type setup here. So you'll see what he does here. So go ahead and pop in. Boom. See how you finish there? That keeps him from climbing onto your back. So if he's a guy who's like a wrestler, BJJ guy or something who's looking to get your back, it's good they do that. This keeps you from getting, so as soon as you throw it, you don't want that to happen, okay? Let's look at it again. So here's how you do that. Here's how you do that. This is why holding here, this is like a big hinge here. This is why this really works. The setup is good here. When he comes in, watch when he throws it. Look, see this, and he comes to use it. Step right over. Okay. Guys, watch this here. Come in here, you can ever see this when he throws?
Alright, so we've already landed into the pin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as an underhook to actually pull him in and then step all the way around his head. So you let go of the grip. I've got the overhook, and you just pivot over and catch the other armpits. You've got like an over-under grip now. Okay?
So what you do, you don't want him finishing with, you don't want to be finished with him getting his hooks in. Okay? That's, I mean, what's the point of throwing the guy? He's got your back, he's probably going to get some kind of a technique on you. So when you finish, bam, there, and come right over the top. So it takes some real thinking about this. Don't just land on the guy like he's a big hunk of meat, and you are too. You want to finish off. This is the Makakomi action, the follow through, the finishing action. Okay, this is what, you know, I've always called kime, or the focusing of it. But to finish it correctly, where you are still in control of the guy. That's what you want to be, is when the finish. So let's do it one more time. Now watch how, as soon as he throws Eric, he comes right over on top. Before, it was okay just to land on him, go right to Casey Gatami. That's fine. That usually works. Say in a judo situation, in a sambo situation, and often is the case. But if you're fighting another sport, or even if you don't want to get in the bad habit of doing that, in judo, where the guy could get your back, if he's a good ground fighter. Okay, so when he's finished, you do it slow, but then show how he, watch how he comes in.
Okay, so I'm going to try and keep him right about here so you can see his north-south. Okay, so as I come in, nothing else is changing about the knee. He's still coming through. I'm still connecting my shoulder into him, into the floor. But the difference is, instead of rolling through like this to finish a pin that way, I'm going to roll over and get a hold of him. Now, you can go double overs like this. Normally, I like to aim in between his head and that arm there. So I let go of the grip, and as I come over, I grab underneath there.
Now you got a nice Kanishi every time. And he doesn't have your back.
Yep.
And that's a real nice position to be.
This also sets up going after his own.
Yeah.
Good. One more time.
Sorry. But you can see, I want you to see the, go ahead, finish all the way through. Bam, there you go. So you can still throw them with a great deal of force and control, not unless you have to land on them. So now, what Eric is doing, he's exerting a lot more control. Instead of just landing on Eric, that's his crash pad. And that could work too, don't get me wrong, I've seen it work plenty of times. But this, you're finishing with better, what I always call kime, or some people call zanshin, to finish, to finalize it. Because it keeps him from getting it back, keeps him from getting the hooks in.
I'm trying to get this part of my shoulder to touch the mat, and as soon as I feel that thumb, I step over and attach that under.
That's a skill in itself. So get you to the point your throws are pretty good, guys. You're doing well. So now let's talk about that finish, okay? All right, let's go finish. Boom. See how to finish there? That keeps him from climbing on your back.